Welcome to the channel, welcome to the camper van. Hopefully a quick stereo swap in the van today for an upgrade. When we got the van 4.5 years ago, it came with this Kenwood CD player. It's got an auxiliary in and a USB in, plays MP3s. And we did get a adapter that you plug in for Bluetooth. It never got charged, so it's completely useless. It's recently had a problem with its aerial, so we decided to upgrade. So I had a look for, because I like my physical media, I wanted a CD player with built-in Bluetooth. Turns out they've not been around for 10 years. You can get one, a Chinese version, but it's a really cheap version. And Sony still produce one, but it's not the best. So I started looking, and then I found this rascal. Now this is an Alpine, what is it now? CDE-133BT. It's an Alpine. I love my Alpine stereos. You'll see I've got a full build going into the Scirocco, but got a Bluetooth built into it. Now when I bought this, it also came with its original mic for wireless phone calls. Well, obviously I'm not going to use that. It's in really nice condition. Paid quite a bit of money for a second-hand stereo. Paid 60 quid for it. Downside, I didn't realise it didn't come with the cage, which is a bit of a problem fitting a stereo when you haven't got the cage for it. Now I've had a quick look on the side, and you can see the dimples here where the retaining thing would be pop in, so you pull the stereo out. And I've had a look at the Kenwood one online, and I think the Kenwood cage is a very, very similar one to the Alpine one, if not almost identical. So I'm hoping, we'll see, to pop this one out, and this one will slide into that cage and lock in place. That's the plan. Let's see if that's successful. I've got some pull-out pins that I've had knocking around. We'll see if we can use these. And yeah, that's the plan for today. So I'll do a slight adjustment on the camera and we'll see how we get on. That's the reason why the aerial wasn't working. The aerial socket had fallen out, because that is absolutely battered. So let's get this. All right, okay. So why are the speakers hooked up direct into this and not through the block? Because the stereo was upgraded. So did they cut the speakers, or did This is not helpful. I think I'll hook the thing up and see if it'll fire up the speakers that are in the front and see if they've been wired directly. If they have, I'm going to have to find out which are the wire speakers and see if they've been cut out of everything. Not happy. Not happy. All right, let's just put this down here for the moment. Oh, that's also helpful. Right, let's get the cage out of this, because the cage is pulled out as well. Right, so the cage is pulled out. Right, so for now, let's just hook this one up and just see if it's actually working properly. Bit of an update. I've had to rewire the ignition live and the battery live together. This was already set up to do that. I got the free in the previous car. So this thing's all powered up. The only problem I've got at the moment is, as you can see here, it's had a stereo upgrade, as I mentioned before. So none of the speakers coming out the back of the plug go anywhere. They'll be in the car somewhere, in the van somewhere, but I don't know where. So I've done a Google search to find out what these wires coming at the back of the stereo are. I'm going to trim these, and then I'm going to wire them directly into the back of this and cut this wiring loom like stereo. It's not ideal, but I'll cut it far enough down so I can patch it back up again later if I need to. So I'm just going to do that now, and hopefully this thing will fire up and go spring into life. Well, we'll see, won't we? Whoever fitted the original Kenwood stereo, which was a professional company of mine, because you can tell by the look they've been rewired, didn't actually put any of the tangs down to hold the stereo in the dash on the case. Just threw it in the dash. I've just gone through and marked up which of the lines are for the front speakers, so I can hook those up and cut them through. So I'm just going to wire this all up now. Get this in, get these tangs down properly. I've just checked it with the Alpine one, and this will hold it in place, which is good. So next job's just to rewire the speakers. Let's quick update. So I've wired all the extra wires in, cut the wiring loom off, and just need to cut the aerial, but can't put too much on it because it's going to get a contact match. So really happy with that. So job now is to get it all into the dash. Connect that up, which is a really dodgy aerial. What's the scan? Is that scan?
Democracy. Was this more a statement made in than X?
That sounds pretty good to me. Just make sure both speakers are working. Okay, what I'm going to try and do now is hook it up to my phone. So it does have Bluetooth on it. So let's see if Bluetooth app open. Did I turn that off then? I think I did. I did. So let's just open this up. Let me hold this. There we go. Finn, honestly, mate, you're picking your times. Pair is on. So, right then. So, let's have a quick play around with Spotify. No, it's not happening, is it? So, I'll have to have investigators a bit more and see about getting this circuit to keep failing the connection. It might be because my phone's too new. It is possible. I might have to dig out an old phone that's got some connectivity on it. But I'm still happy it's got the everything else plugged in. Let's see if the auxiliary is working. Okay, let's go try the input via that slot there. So, So that's all working, so that's good. That means I can use that if need be. I'll have a play around with the Bluetooth. So new, more practical head unit fitted. Hopefully I can get the Bluetooth to work. If not, I might use an old device and download music onto it. My other half's got YouTube music which you can download onto. I'll think I'll do Spotify for travelling if need be. Ideally, I'd like to be able to link, so I'm going to try some of the other phones in the house. My daughter's got a Samsung Flip, and we've got on a couple of old Pixels as well knocking around, so we'll try that as well. If not, I'll see if there's a way of upgrading the software on board, which I very much doubt, but happy I've got a better stereo now. I've never really liked that Kenwood, so quick stereo, fit, yeah. Whoever fitted the stereo to this previously did a really, really bad job. Most of the wiring here is not great, but yeah, happy with that. So thanks for watching. Cheers.